Hey, all my Crimsonites, and welcome to the Crimson Cure channel, where we embrace our femininity, increase our womanly value, and celebrate our brothers. So join me on our feminine journey to learn, heal, and grow. Husband brings order to her. This is how you support me as the wife. This is what I need from you. I need these things from you. I need this from you. I need that from you. Similarly, she's supposed to tell her husband what she needs out of this relationship. Do not just leave it up to him to figure it out. Nobody's trying to figure it out. This works a lot more efficiently when we can have communication. And that is why people always say that the death of marriages is bad communication. More than 90% of the time. And that is true. People, when they don't know how to communicate with each other. Okay. And it's not just talking. It's all the communications. It's the body language. It's the nonverbal. It's all of it. Lots of different ways that we shut communication down in our relationships. The other person don't feel safe to tell us anything or talk to us about anything or bring any concern. I'm going to tell you one of the key ways that we block communication in our marriages and relationships. Defensiveness. Always defensive. And the bad reaction. The bad reaction. And a defensive reaction can be a bad one, a bad reaction. When your spouse tries to talk to you about anything that they are concerned with, most people react defensively instead of trying to hear what their spouse is telling them. They be ready to not be wrong in the situation. Boom, you just torpedoed the communication. You torpedoed it. Because you so ready to not be wrong. You so ready for it to not be your fault. You so ready to not be responsible for whatever it is. You so ready to not take the accountability for that you will defend yourself and ain't nobody attacked you. Every time your spouse brings something up, you, what is it? See, I don't want to talk to you. Why I want to talk? Just forget it. Nah, well, go ahead. No. I'm not going to go ahead. And the majority of people do this. Majority of people do this. The vast majority of people, very defensive. Even in functional relationships, you got to watch it. The husbands and wives in functional relationships Every once in a while, they got to catch themselves, or the spouse got to tell them, you. We also invalidate each other's feelings. And not so much invalidate each other's feelings, we invalidate each other's experiences of us. If our spouse tell us that they did not have a good experience of us, even in a specific way, not even just in totality, but specifically in this instance with this thing, this was not a good experience, however they put it. And we'll be like, man, you make a big deal out of everything. You just do everything. I can't say nothing. And it's like, you really got to watch it when you got a spouse that don't complain much. If you got a spouse that don't say a lot about what they don't like and this and that, and then they come to you that one time and be like, I don't really like that, and that's your response, it be disappointing. Because like I don't even really say a lot. And the one time I wanted to say this, like, really? So you act like I just bother you all the time. You know what? And that's when you get people to shut off. That's when you get people shutting down. Because I can't even come to you once every blue moon and say nothing. You got to be able to take the criticism. It don't feel good. And your first instinct is to defend, like, well, no, well, I didn't mean it like that. And I'm, you gotta start just taking it. And this go for the men and the women. Just take that. Hear the person. Really try to hear what they really saying. Then you'll be able to discern whether they on some BS or whether they really saying something. This is why it's important to talk when you're not mad. Because when people get mad, they can't hear nothing. It's hard to hear when you upset. And you got to verbalize stuff. I'm not attacking you. I'm not saying you're bad. I'm not, like, you got to verbalize that. Please listen. I'm not trying to say you are a bad husband or nothing like that. I'm just saying in this particular instance, that's a good one. Writing down questions and points as the other person is talking, and ask clarifying questions. Try to be clear, because we always are going to do this. We're gonna hear it with feelings first. Everybody's going to hear it with their feelings first. The key, though, is not to react on that first initial emotional, like, because that's where we get the defense from. You see what I'm saying? Because we gonna do this. This is inevitable. But we gotta not do the first knee jerk. You know what I mean? Try to hear the person. Don't try to correct them before they get their point out. You know what I'm saying? Try to, overcorrect and try to say what you meant and say what you, that's one way to invalidate somebody's experience. Instead of apologizing for the impact, we start trying to explain how we didn't mean it that way. And sometimes that does not go the way that we think that's gonna go. Stop trying to explain